I'm unstoppable, do the impossible. I'm irresponsible, yet I'm phenomenal. I got an arsenal, I'm dropping bombs, you know. No, I'm not stopping, no. Conquer the obstacle, to the top, here I go, think I'm chosen to be the king of rock, think the people have spoken. I can hear the tick-tock of the clock, I'm in motion. So now I'm gonna pop, causing all this commotion.
Yeah, sometimes I think that I'm unstoppable. Yeah, ready to go, man, lock and load.
Hey guys, gotnostance back here with another video. Today I'm going to be talking about the 5 things I hate about this truck. I don't actually hate this truck, these are just the things that I hate the most about it. So number 1 would be how rough the body is. I don't know if you guys can see this on camera or not. Maybe not because the sun's bleaching it out. Yeah, you can see that a little bit. Body is just really scratched up everywhere. Excuse the mud all over this truck. My driveway is a gravel driveway, but all the stones are not there anymore. It pretty much looks like this here. But anyways, the body, it's just really rough. There were a whole bunch of rock chips right here that I touched up, and like right there. Yeah, it's just, this truck was a work truck, so I can't complain too much. It's pretty cheap, so it is what it is. I mean, I could always get it painted for like $500 at Mako or something like that. Then the second thing I hate about this truck is the exhaust. I don't hate the exhaust. It's a Dynamax exhaust. It's got a pretty big muffler down there. That's what I hate. I hate the muffler. This exhaust is really quiet, but it's loud at 3,000 RPM, but anywhere other than that, it's pretty quiet. I had a Super 10 on here before, but that started to rattle. The internals of the muffler started to come apart after a year, so I got this one to replace that. The third thing I hate about this truck is the radio. So this truck is an XL. It's a work truck. It was a work truck. So as you can see there, it's only a radio. It doesn't have a CD player, an aux cord, or anything like that. So it gets really boring in here when you're out in the middle of nowhere and you can't get any radio stations. So the fourth thing I hate about this truck is the transmission. Now, this transmission's pretty strong, but I just hate that it's an automatic. I really wish this truck had a 5-speed in it. It makes it a lot of fun to drive, and you can get better fuel mileage with the standard than an automatic too. But for what I do, the automatic's alright. It hasn't given me much trouble, but it vibrates when it goes into overdrive. I put some additive in it, and that stopped it for about a month, and it's starting to come back right now. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I don't know if I'm gonna replace the transmission or do a 5-speed swap. I really don't know yet. That'll probably be determined by the end of winter. The winter's just starting around here. There's snow on the ground. Well, there was yesterday. There's road salt all over the roads, and it's pretty muddy, as you guys can see. That's why my truck's so dirty. So the fifth thing I hate about this truck are that the windows are manual, or they have the crank there. When I first got this truck, I thought that was pretty cool. You can roll them down before you put the key in the ignition. It's pretty much the only advantage to having crank windows, or you can roll them down when your battery's dead. But I really wish I had automatic windows, because if I'm talking to someone over there and I have to put my window down, I gotta crawl all the way across the truck and roll the window down. I usually just open the door to talk to them, but it would be really nice to have automatic windows in this thing. But it is an XL. It is a bare bones work truck. So there's not much I can really do about that. Now, the bonus one, number 6, is going to be window tint. I hate that I don't have any window tint on this truck. I have 20% on the back, but it doesn't really help because I don't have window tint anywhere else on the truck. So it's pretty much just a plain sheet of 20%. You can see just as good out as you can see in. So when the sun's shining on you, especially in the winter, it's down low. And bye-bye. We got a little surprise here, bud. We got a little surprise visitor coming to visit us. The Amish. Oh, he's gonna rip it out of here. I can't really see him too good. Alright, so back to the video. So, window tint, it makes it really hard. Well, the sun is beating in, especially in the winter, because the sun's not as high, so your roof doesn't block any of the sun anymore. And when you're driving back and forth to school, like me, it's a 2-hour drive. I do that. Sometimes I go home every weekend in a month, and sometimes I stay up here the entire month. So makes it really hard to see out the windows when the sun's just being in on you, and it feels like you're getting sunburnt in the middle of winter. So that kind of sucks. I know I can tint these windows for about 30 to 40 bucks, but I just haven't gotten there yet. But that would probably be the next mod on this truck, would be window tint. So these would be the 5+1 things I hate about this truck. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe.